A very hearty good afternoon to all of you. We are privileged to have with us today Ulises Rosell and Valentina Bassi. Hello. Yeah. So Ulises Rosell is an award-winning Argentinian filmmaker with 12 feature films to his credit. He is here at IFI. Both of them are here at IFI for their film To the Desert. I hope at least some of you would have watched the film. And the actor of the film and also wife of Mr. Rosell, Valentina Bassi. She is also with us. She's an Argentinian. Both of them are they're from Argentina. She's an and two of the recent films she has starred in as a lead, Un Dia Dua Serte and
Lucky day.
okay, okay, fine, and El Bouquet, right? Yes, they have been well received critically. And talking about the film, I will give a short brief. To the Desert film, it revolves around Julia, a casino employee, and Gwenfor, a Welsh descendant, who promises her an administrative position at the oil company where he works. And later on, what starts out as a morning appointment becomes a nightmarish journey in the middle arid landscape of Patagonia. So this is just a short introduction. I would now request Ulises Rosell to please share your thoughts on being here at IFI and also about your film.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
This is our first time in India, so we travel about more than 30 hours to be here. And I was sleeping just yesterday, and today I take a walk. So I'm very impressed, but I don't have much more to say. But I I feel very happy to be here, and today it was a very intense experience to be at the theater on our screening, and it's a beautiful surprise. The theater was full,
Okay. Okay.
and we have some very beautiful compliments from the
Okay.
people.
Okay. But it's very good to hear that. If you can also maybe for the benefit of some of them who may not have watched the film, or those who may be watching this program live, if you can tell a little more about the film and your experience of making it
And
and what inspired.
after 10 years living together, we decide we should do something more than have a baby and and a family. Because she's an actress and me, I'm a director, so we decide it's time to do something new.
Okay.
and and I read in a newspaper um, a story, a true story about a kidnap that happens in her city. Valentina is from Patagonia,
Okay.
and Trelew, that is the name of her birthplace,
Okay.
is 2,000 kilometers away from Buenos Aires.
Okay.
So that was an opportunity for me to get involved in this crazy landscape that is Patagonia, very exotic for us.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Anything?
I can.
Yeah, we can, based upon the questions, you can elaborate further. Now, I would request Valentina Bassi to share your thoughts.
See what.
Yeah, I would request you to share your thoughts about the film
A ver qué,
or your
si quieres
being
compartir
here at
algo
IFI.
acerca de estar acá en.
Voy a hablar en castellano. Vos
Okay.
me traducís.
Yeah.
¿Anda esto?
Perfecto.
I speak in Spanish because I can't speak in English. She is my translator. Me encanta estar en India. Estoy fascinada con lo que veo. Me encanta que una película que quiero tanto se haya visto acá.
Okay, she loves she loves to be here in India, and she loves that film that she was very happy to
Work.
work. It is here, and what else?
Yes, I'm very happy. And I think that's all. La película fue muy difícil de hacer.
The film, it was very hard to shoot.
Es una película independiente con poco presupuesto.
It's an independent film with a very small budget.
Y las condiciones de la Patagonia son muy duras, muy ásperas.
And the weather conditions in the Patagonia are very hard.
Y yo nací ahí y las conozco.
She was born there. That's what I told.
Y para mí es muy emocionante que eso se vea en el cine y en India.
And it was a goal for her to show this place on the cinema and also in India.
And that's all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would open the floor to questions from the media. Any question for them? Anyone?
Someone in this place was ever in Patagonia? No.
So my question to you was, in the movie, I saw the movie.
Yeah.
Congrats for making a good movie. Those houses and all those abandoned areas, do you need permissions to shoot the movie?
I don't think so. Maybe if we need it, we don't ask for. But it's Argentina. It's a place with where you can take these permissions, but yourself. I want to shoot in an isolated place, 2,000 kilometers away from Buenos Aires. Nobody is going to be there just to watch what you are doing. And
The question was, how are these houses abandoned? Because no one was there. Have they left that and gone, or what has happened to those houses, being the old ones?
with the
The houses there, who has abandoned it and why is it abandoned?
and these are real places. I mean, they are really abandoned, and because of there was ¿cómo se dice? An eruption of a volcano. I don't know. Volcanic eruption. Thank you. 20 years ago, and this finished with the ¿cómo se dicen? Ovejas.
Sheep.
Sheep. Well, yeah, thank you again. With the sheep. So all these places closed, and now you can go with a truck, just going inside everywhere, and these are the real conditions. I mean, we didn't add nothing for the scenes. We just go there and shoot, and you find the furniture and the spoons, and that's all real. So in a way, for us, it's a kind of documentary approach. I'm sorry? Yes.
Good afternoon. My name is Runa Agarwal, and I am with All India Radio in Goa. I watched the movie, and I thought it was very interesting in the sense that one can see the desert and can sense. So this is the difference between a book and a movie, right? With a book, you can visualize, you can feel sensation. With a movie, you cannot always feel that. So the heat of the desert, for example. To us, or to me, it seemed like it was windy. I could see that there was cold in the night, but I couldn't necessarily see the heat of the day because it's a different ambient light to what we in India are used to seeing as hot sun or light when we think of desert. For us, it's a very bright heat, so to speak. That was one. The other thing that I wanted to ask was, in terms of your emotion towards the person that kidnapped you, there were no histrionics, so you were not, your agitation was very subdued. You were not screaming, you were not fighting back most of the time as a character. And it seemed like you were not completely sure about, might you have liked to be in that situation or not?
Could you repeat the end?
Yeah, so does the female character who has been kidnapped,
Yes.
is she completely sure that she doesn't want to be in that situation? Because there is no violent emotion that comes through, with the exception of one scene.
Que si está segura de que ella no quiere estar en esa situación porque ella no pelea o siente que no pelea lo suficiente.
Es una situación muy difícil en la que se encuentra ella.
It's a very difficult situation.
Al principio quiere escapar.
At the beginning she wants to leave.
Pide auxilio a gritos.
She asks for help.
Deja su cadenita por si alguien la busca, la encuentra.
She leaves her necklace. Yes.
Pero se da cuenta que es imposible escapar, es encerrada afuera.
But she realized that it's impossible to escape because she is, ¿cómo se dice? Trapped, but in the yes.
Pero con el tiempo.
In an open place or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Con el tiempo va modificando, va cambiando. ¿Cómo se dice? Se va salvajizando,
But
primitivizando.
In the development of yes, I know this answer because she told a lot of times that she can't act a syndrome. She can play only characters, not
claro.
not syndromes. I don't know.
Yes.
I think
yes.
Classical answer.
Pero no, lo que le pasa a ella es un misterio. Ni ella lo sabe.
What happens to her is a mystery.
Es muy confuso.
Not already the character knows what is happening to.
Todas las emociones en contradicción.
And all the emotions are contradictory.
Y al final yo creo que nunca se va a animar a contar esta historia.
And at the end, she believes that the character is not going to tell to anybody what happened.
Será un secreto para siempre.
And it will be a secret forever. And in fact, that was the idea we discussed a lot of times before to shoot the film. How to shoot a secret, something that happens that you can't tell to anyone because you cannot share what happened. It's very difficult to express to.
I think, if I may add, I think what she was also asking was whether the character started to feel an affection towards her captors,
To her?
To her kidnappers, in the end.
What?
I think what she was also asking, if I am correct, is whether the character started to feel certain sense of affection towards the kidnapper.
Affection, it will be
Love, yeah, warm feeling.
Attraction.
Yeah, warm
Yes.
feeling.
Cómo empieza a sentirse atraída por
Es difícil de explicar.
Again, it's very difficult to explain.
Creo que, por un lado, alejarse de la civilización, alejarse de las miradas ajenas.
She believes that to be away from civilization, away from other.
Yes.
Yes.
And viajar en el tiempo.
And in a way to travel in time.
Hacen que su personalidad cambie, se modifique.
Has a consequence in his character, in his ways.
Es difícil, ¿no?
But at the same time, she depends on him to survive, and that's crucial
That is a reality,
in the relation. If he dies, she dies too. So she needs him, and that's the idea of the plot of the relation.
Ella lo necesita para vivir. En un punto surge cierta admiración por él.
In a way, she starts to admire
Admire, yeah.
Porque sabe sobrevivir en la nada.
Because he knows how to survive in the middle of nothing.
Pero también se da cuenta que puede morir con él. Es como si dices, es un bruto.
But at the same time, she realized that she can die in his hands because she's very rude. He's very rude.
Pega a una persona en la cabeza.
He's the kind of man who
rude
fight
man.
with another one and almost kill someone just for a stupid fight.
Ahí está la contradicción de sus emociones.
And here is the contradiction in her emotions.
No, thank you.
I think the lady here had a question. Okay. Anyone else? How did you feel when you came to know that your film got selected in the World Panorama section in IFFI?
Very happy when they when they said that we were invited to come here because you can imagine you don't have the opportunity to go to the other side of the world all the time. So this is an opportunity for us just to know a different culture, and that's a thing that we really appreciate, and we will be thanks with the festival for a long time.
Okay. Okay.
We have just 1 week here because Valentina is playing in the theater in Buenos Aires. So she asked for a permission, and the producer said, okay, because it's India, because it's a very strange opportunity, okay, go, but just 1 week. So that's all we have this time. It's a pity because in 15 days it will be completely different 15 days later, but now we have only 1 week. But we are enjoying a lot.
Yes.
Any more questions? Anyone? Yes, someone? No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So if we hope that you will get more occasions to come to India, and hopefully specifically to IFFI as well. And we are all happy to have you here, and glad that your film has also got a very good reception. And we wish you all the best, and wish you the very best of times here during your brief stay here.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Yes.
Thank you.